Hello world, and welcome back to my channel. Tonight you'll just see a view from my window. There's a quiet storm outside. It's quite relaxing. So I wanted to have the opportunity to record just a little ASMR for you tonight. I'm doing a little reading on my bed right now, and my dog is wondering why we can't go outside. Well, we don't want to get struck by lightning. Enjoy the night sky here from Washington, D.C. I'm reading a book called Recapture the Rapture by Jamie Wheal. Rethinking God, sex, and death in a world that's lost its mind. Hey world, I think the world has lost its mind. Do you? Drop your comment below. Sorry, that's the noise of my little portable chair. But I wanted to share a quiet night with you all. Tonight you cannot see my face, but you can definitely hear my dog Toby in the background whining, wondering why we can't go outside. Well, it looks like a heavy storm is coming. Anyway, I'm sitting by the window and I'm reading a book called Recapture the Rapture by Jamie Wheal. And I don't know if anyone ever read this book before, but this book, Recapture the Rapture,
I'd say it covers all the aspects of humanity, from religion to marriage to living the single life, from sex to God's creation, which is humanity and this world. It really gives the aspect and point of views of, you know, how we perceive life. I even read a section on in this book on, sorry guys, I kind of lost my thought here. I even read a section about bliss, what it means to have bliss in your life. And just like now, I guess I'm exhibiting some kind of bliss and peace and tranquility, even through all the changes I've been through in the last 5 years, 6 years now, since losing my mom. I was totally codependent on her. And at 38, leaving the home, it really hit me and what taking care of yourself meant, finances, friends. It really meant something to me. And even after my mom's death, it took me a while to weed out the things in my life that didn't serve me anymore. And unfortunately, I lost a few best friends who I thought were best friends. And to this day, I still think of them once in a while, hope that they're doing well. But looking back, that our relationship wasn't healthy, and I had to make a decision to allow us to become healthy. And if we wanted to do bad, it's good to do bad on your own. It's hard to change, especially if friends share the same habits. And I changed. And unfortunately, some of my friends wanted to indulge in old habits. And I was even told once, well, why am I here if you don't have the party goods? So it made me realize the intentions of people, the true intention of people, because I thought that keeping a big group of friends would serve me well and, keep me not being lonely and always having something to do, but it's actually a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure if you don't know how to balance your life, especially if you suffer from a lot of loss, being single and no kids, and being of the upper age, not middle age. I'm not old at all. I'm quite young, but some even say I look younger than I am. So that's a good thing. That means I'm taking care of myself, my soul, and my spirit. Um, Hopefully, this channel inspires someone who is just thinking about life and the future. Don't worry too much. Things will come to you, especially if you clear away the things that no longer serve you. Like I said, people or habits or old thoughts or, overspending, kind of reevaluating your life and having that big talk with yourself. Sometimes you have to take yourself out, enjoy a nice trip at the museum or a nice dinner or lunch or your favorite drink. And I don't mean alcohol. Um, if you do drink alcohol, I'm not here to judge. It's great to do all things in moderation. Don't drink and drive, not even for 1 minute of driving. Please save a life and save yours indeed too. Go home happy and merry. Well, I just recently had a birthday and I'm a twin, and unfortunately, I don't have a relationship with my twin. Not anymore, not since my mom died and moving out the house and my twin getting married. And so it kind of changed my twin's aspect on life, and it changed our communication, it changed our relationship. And I didn't ever think a marriage would change a sibling's relationship, especially if something had to do with monetary or money or, you know, assets or inheritance. Maybe that was the issue, but greed can come in so many ways and levels. And unfortunately, it's shocking for it to come from someone you love that's close to you and or someone that's being influenced that's close to you, and this person not really realizing the pain or hurt that I'm going through. But we're all grown adults. Even though we're family, we're all different and we have our own choices to make, our own lessons to learn, our own paths to build. And I'd say build your own path on the off-beaten road. And that means, you can't follow everybody. It's not about following the footsteps of your parents or your grandparents. It's about being appreciative, definitely. It's about acknowledging and having great gratitude for everything that you have and all that people have helped you and provided you with. And so moving forward, it's been more well off than 6 years. I've celebrated my birthday or holidays with my twin. And so I don't know. I'm a family person and it was hard to let go. And I had to let go of family. I had to let go 100% to know now that I have nieces and nephew I never meet, but it's okay. But I say now it's time for me now to build myself and start a small business, start somewhere, even if you don't know where to start. Come up with a good idea, write up a good, strong business plan. If you're starting with very little, it doesn't take much to start a business. It takes just the smarts, even just your computer and some good thoughts and the right website to build your business idea. I'd say there is no time or day to start. You just have to start now. But you have to make this change and choice in your mind first, that you want to see a difference in your life, that you want to be healthier, that you want to be happier, that you want to be wealthier. We all deserve more. We should do more in our lives, and we're all deserving of good things. And I don't think anyone should think any less. And once we start to think less of ourselves, it's hard to get up from the bottom. But hopefully I can start helping others look from a different view in life instead of the ground up. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying this lightning storm. You can't hear too much of the storm because it's a quiet storm. It's more lightning action than anything. It haven't even started raining completely. I don't even think it started raining. And so I'm just choosing now to start a more slower, peaceful path in my life. And I work a 9 to 5, but I know that I don't want to retire in my 9 to 5. I want to retire in my own business. I want to be maybe a digital nomad. Not maybe, but if I become a digital nomad and being creative with my time and not having to clock into another company, that's a great thing. I don't have to worry about retirement. I don't have to worry about a 401k. All that I do comes to me and it's residual. Think of something that's residual that you can sleep over and make money. And something like this. You can post your first video on YouTube and who knows? Me, I'm starting off. As you can see on my page, I have just a few views and my videos aren't that souped up to be. But I used Canva. Canva.com allowed me to use the free profile, and I'm doing quite well. I'm just playing around with the website, and I was able to make some labels on my intro screen and kind of learn how to navigate how to build a website or at least YouTube posts with Canva. So I suggest using Canva for your YouTube and Squarespace. A Squarespace. Geez, Squarespace. I'm actually looking at my face through the reflection, so I said Squarespace instead of Squarespace. I suggest Squarespace for your new website idea. It's totally easy to navigate and upfront forward ideas and options they give you to build your website. Be colorful, stay colorful in life, my friends. Stay colorful in life, and grab your favorite book. Sometimes it is about grabbing an actual book, laying down and reading until you fall asleep. Unfortunately, I can't read and fall asleep because, well, fortunately, I have to take my dog back out before the night closes to an end. So it's almost the end of the week. The weekend is here. And so I am giving myself a 4-day challenge to come up with a small business idea and to have Chat GPT assist me with my business plan. Yes, Chat GPT is great. And honestly, if you give it the most detailed description of what to do it for you, it does exactly what it needs you to do. So 4-day challenge. By Sunday, I will have a business idea and a short, perfect, strong business plan at hand. I don't know. I would need some just suggestions moving forward. Drop your comment in the comment section of what I should do after I create my business idea and business plan. I don't have much money to work with, but when payday comes, I'll see what I have after paying the remaining part of my rent, which is important to keep a roof over your head. Responsibility first. So I hope that, healthy things motivate you and becoming a bigger person, a better person every day. It motivates you every day. And till later, my friends. Cheers.